By the way, my name is Versa, aka the Alkebulan Trust, the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And we're going to react to this situation right here. Victor Osimhen returns, no regrets. Why he's loving life at Galatasaray. So I'm gonna probably watch at least probably the first 10 minutes, then we come back into it. You know what I mean? Because there's other things that I need to react to. You understand? Let me see if I've got everything down. If I've got everything. Yeah. Hey, let's go.
Welcome back, Victor. Welcome back to the pod. It's nice to have you here again.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I see you were in this.
What? No Chris McCready, whatever his name is. It's just Victor Osimhen and John Obi Mikel. Get me? Let's go. Secret agent John Obi Mikel, not so secret agent. He's really to be wearing the Chelsea jersey. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like he really should be. Anyway,
This beautiful shirt, huh?
Yeah, it's an amazing club. This club is really it's one of the biggest club in the world, and of course they are the best in Turkey.
Okay. And how's life living in
I respect that. Do you see how he mentioned that? It's not like he was forced to say it, or like he genuinely feels like it's one of the best clubs in the world. And when you think about it, if you think about Turkish club, who's the best Turkish club in the world? Who's the best Turkish club? You're going to mention Galatasaray. If not, you're going to mention Fenerbahce, but you're definitely going to mention Galatasaray. If you're talking about the best Italian team, okay, there's like at least a few of them. If you're talking about now, you're probably going to say he would just say leave answer comes below. And if you talk about best English team, there's a few that you can mention. French team, PSG, get me soon. Possibly Strasbourg is going to be up there. Get me. I'm saying that because I support Chelsea, so you know. But they could be. You never know. I mean that should be the aim anyway. But other than that, and if you think about other teams, other countries, Egypt, Al Hilali, you know what I mean? That the biggest teams you can think of in that country is what it is. Let's go.
in Turkey.
Apparently, it feels good. The moment I came, I knew it was going to be, an amazing reception, and it was even exceed my expectation straight from the airport down to my hotel alongside my family. You know, the reception I get from the fans from all of them. It shows that this club is more than a club for them. It's a big family, and to be honest, I feel really privileged to be here, considering a lot of amazing world class players that have graced this club and the pitch. So for me to be here, it's really a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's good. Obviously.
All right, John Obi Mikel, I know you're a busy individual, but I think you don't need Chris McCrory, whatever his name is. You don't need him. It's clear you can do this as a solo. And if you didn't want to do it as a solo, you can use another teammate from Chelsea that you could be partner with. Let me think. Who would be ideal? Who would be ideal? I'm just trying to think. I mean, we haven't heard from Chelistan Babayaru, so maybe him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. Let me know, man. Because I'm not being funny here. Like, is Chris McCready, or whatever his name is he needed? You know that ways there where it's like, what value do they bring to that podcast or to that episode? It's like I'll give you a prime example. I don't know if you watch Vibe with Five or Five I forgot what's called now, with Rio Ferdinand and Joel Bell. Yeah, non-biased aside, non-biased aside, I could not see that podcast without either one of them. It just wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, even if Rio Ferdinand was to do it himself, it still wouldn't feel right to watch. If Joel Bell was to do it by himself, it still wouldn't feel right to do it by himself. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, there's certain things where you can tell that, okay, yeah, it makes sense. But let me know what your thoughts on the comments below. But let's go.
I think we all saw it. The reception you got when you came out from the private jet and then at the airport. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. The fans, everybody. I know how it is when big players sign in Turkey, but that was something else. I mean, the fans, everybody, were going crazy about you. I mean, the reception must have been amazing.
At first, when we left Naples, I didn't know that they were tracking the flight.
What?
Yeah, they were tracking the flight.
They were tracking the flight. No. Some fans are absolute. I understand the education, I understand passion, I understand all that, but safety, like, unless it's for safety purposes, fair enough. But other than that, like, unless he means tracking in a different way in terms of, let's figure out what time he's going to be. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about safety here. That's the first thing that sprung to mind, like safety.
That's a bit extreme.
Yes, I didn't know they were tracking the flight because this is like a whole new thing for me. I didn't know that there were a lot of them at the airport at 3 in the morning. Wow. You know, expecting me, expecting my family and the people that from Gala that are bringing me to Istanbul. For me, I have to be honest. I was overwhelmed. It was like a. It was like a movie for me, you know. They went with me to my hotel. They were still down. I was downstairs.
They escorted you from the airport to your hotel.
I went to my hotel. I was down. I was downstairs for some couple.
Did they also get the room as well to stay in your
hotel? Some of them were staying in the same hotel with me because I used to see them a lot when I go to training and when I come back. And for me, it was a whole new beginning for me, you know. Yeah. And it was like I told myself, listen, I don't know where you're coming from, but you need to adapt quickly. Yeah. So it was, you know, since when I get into the dressing room, the way the players received me, I was like, yeah, I think I'm more at home than anywhere else. So for me, it was beautiful to accept this project of Galatasaray.
Have you ever experienced anything like that before?
Apparently, no.
Wow.
To be honest, I think it's beautiful to be here. It's really amazing. You know, my family loves it. My friends are here also. I think I've made a whole new friends. Turkish food is really good.
What about the tea? Do you drink it?
I drink it a lot. Yeah, chai.
So they force you to drink it, right?
No, apparently. You don't have any option. I tried it. You know, I'm a very good friend with Onyekuru. So most of the time I see you on his snap every time he used to take this. So when I came here, I saw the tea. I was familiar with it, and I said I want more. So when I tried it,
but they said that on Snapchat, that means he is destined to play for the Mandem FC. That's all I'm saying. He's destined. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let's go.
I think I used to take even more than seven
what?
cups. Yeah,
a day.
I take
it's very strong, Victor.
No. I take a lot. Trust me. I take a lot. Most of the time I visit my friends, my teammates. They already know what I used to take in their houses. So I love this tea a lot. You know, for me, it's good to adapt quickly to these people, to their culture, to their tradition, how they play, how they relate, in terms of how the players relate with the fans.
Yeah, and it's very important to Turkish clubs as well. You know, they when you adapt to their culture, they love that. You know what I mean? They feel like you are now part of them. You know what I mean? For them, that's very, very important. And I mean, this story you just told, I actually do believe that some of the fans did get a hotel room in your hotel just to watch you every day go to training.
I don't think I'm not trying to lie or something, but this is the truth.
Wow.
Every time I go to training, I meet them down there.
Them down there.
I see them, maybe this is my room and the next person is Galatasaray.
What?
Yes. And every time I go down to the reception, I sign at least 10 jerseys first. And then when I'm coming back from training, they're always in the reception waiting for me. I think, you know, most of them say, they didn't believe that Osimhen is going to come to their club and something like that. But I think for me, it was easy, you know, to be able to come here because the coach also played a huge role, you know, in making me come here. And of course, I also watch their game because I'm very close to Dries, so I watch their game even before I even dream of coming here. I used to watch their game a lot. So when I spoke with the coach, told me about the project, about what the goal the club had set for itself this season. I think we have the same mindset and everything like that. So you know, the symbol of the club is a lion, and I think I fall into this category also in terms.
What did I say? Destined to play for Chelsea. The symbol for Chelsea is a lion. We're gonna rewind that. Let's go.
I'm very close to Dries, so I watch their game even before I even dream of coming here. I used to watch their game a lot. So when I spoke with the coach.
All right, people, let's continue. So, like I said, he's destined to play for Chelsea. I know. Listen, obviously, yes, I'm a Chelsea fan, but the reality is the fact that, like what? Listen to what he's actually genuinely saying. It kind of makes sense to why it's kind of destined. I just feel like sometimes there's something in life. I know, obviously, it feels like it's a delayed process, but sometimes a delayed. And if the delay process makes sense, maybe him. Then again, I just realized, would he be if he does sign for Chelsea? Would he be available for Chelsea in December? In regards to in fact, when is the No, it's doesn't even matter. I could say when is the the Club World Cup. But anyway, let's go.
I think for me, it was easy, you know, to be able to come here because the coach also played a huge role, you know, in making me come here. And of course, I also watch their game because I'm very close to Dries, so I watch their game even before I even dream of coming here. I used to watch their game a lot. So when I spoke with the coach, told me about the project, about what the goal the club had set for itself this season. I think we have the same mindset and everything like that. So you know, the symbol of the club is a lion, and I think I fall into this category also in terms of the way I play, in terms of the way I've survived through life's journey and stuff like that. So for me, it was quite easy to.
I just like the way, like, as much as I'm like,
to accept this.
As much as I'm like, it makes sense. He's desperate to play for Chelsea. I like the fact that he's able to say the symbolism of a lion is the way he plays. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like if you talk to any, or if you watch any interview from any great player, because Victor Osimhen is a great player. Like, and I'm talking about players in the past in general as well. Yeah, the ones that are now retired. If you watch their interviews, the way that they would describe how they play, you know what I mean? I haven't really heard of an animal energy, to be honest with you, but like they are able to actually craft out a description of how they play, because when it's clear in your mind of how you know how you play, you're able to interpret that. And if you can't interpret that, you can find a way to get the coach or the manager or whoever to help you, you know, get out the type of style that you want to play, or they may see already in you and to be like, okay, I know you want to play like this. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I talk about ex-players. It's like I don't want to make comparisons. I don't want to say he's the next Didier Drogba, although he's done it in reverse, where he's actually gone to Galatasaray first before going to Chelsea. But it is what it is. But you know what I mean? He's the way he plays is sort of similar. This type of goals he scores, especially with headers, is similar to Didier Drogba. The way he hustles for the ball is similar to Didier Drogba. The way he uses his physical presence, you know what I mean? The way he has leadership skills on the field, you know what I mean? Like, it's only right why he's doing successful at Napoli, where he was successful at Napoli and he's doing successful at Galatasaray. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Like, it's just the way he knows how he wants to play. He knows how the manager wants to play, and he's playing like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it goes, man. Let's go.
This club.
The force in words. The bet on winning with BetWinner. BetWinner, your ultimate partner for smart bets, big wins, and endless excitement. That's amazing. Obviously, you are coming from Napoli. That, you know, the fans definitely do adore you. You and Dries, they do adore you guys there. And you winning the Scudetto just before you came here.
When I arrived in Napoli, I remember when I was in the airport, many of them were at the airport, but I didn't go through the exit. They had to take me behind doors. So while I was, you know, they were driving me through the city to my hotel, then I was seeing Maradona, I was seeing the Napoli logos everywhere and everything like that. So I was trying to ask, you know, about the culture, because this is how I am. You know, if I go to a new place, I want to know a lot of things about the city, about the club. So I see a lot of them. Then getting to my hotel, there were like a lot of them in my hotel, and because I haven't seen this before. You know, coming from where I was coming from, I haven't seen this type of, you know, the way fans carry their club at heart and stuff like that. So for me, it was a whole new thing. And then getting to the training ground, I see a lot of them, even in the cold, in the rain, in the sun. They're out there, you know, supporting, bringing the jerseys for.
That's interesting. Throughout the different levels, and they're still there. That's dedication, man. That's dedication.
Or not just me, the rest of the players to sign. And I think for me, to be honest, when I first experienced, you know, like really, really passionate fans, I think this, I don't know, but I don't want to put it like this, but I feel like if you make a blasphemy in Napoli, mostly about Maradona or something like that, I think you're gonna get. You're gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. How huge he was in that.
He's so big.
Oh my God!
Maradona is
like a god, isn't it?
Demigod.
In Napoli,
he's like a demigod. There,
wow.
He's so big. To be honest with you, there is nothing. I think there is nothing any player can do.
Nothing
in Napoli
to surpass. You're wasting your time.
You can win them 5 Champions League. You can win them 10 Scudettos, whatever you want to win. You can never eclipse Maradona for what he's done for them. You know, they hold him on highest regard. And then for me, it was like.
That's interesting that in regards to that, because it makes me wonder. You know, when you make it's like I said, that it reminds me of Didier Drogba, the way that he plays. And I'm not saying that if he does come to Chelsea, I'm going to say when he comes to Chelsea Football Club. Like, I'm going to say if, because I don't know. But, like, if he was to come to Chelsea, would he outscore Didier Drogba? You know what I mean? And help us win Champions League and win the Premier League and all these other trophies. Would that eclipse Didier Drogba's legacy? Not even legacy. Would it eclipse what he's done? No, not really. But records are there to be broken now and again. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be realistic. Like, I know you say it's blasphemous for whatever, but that is what it is. Like, if someone has done better for the club, then shouldn't they not also be held in that high regard as well? It's simple to me. Even answer the conversation below, but let's go. Let's keep it moving. And where do you think Victor Osimhen is going to end up in the summer? Will he remain at Galatasaray this time on a permanent, or will he end up going to Chelsea Football Club, or would he go to another club? Like, I don't want to say it, but I have to be realistic with the way things are. Like, as far as strikers go, and I know Chelsea Football Club need a striker, and he is definitely 100% ideal. We can't rely on Mark Gu because he's too young, yeah, and he still needs a little bit more time. We can't rely on Nicholas Jackson. I see Nicholas Jackson more of a winger, but it is what it is. But as far as the way that Chelsea genuinely play, I genuinely thought that, especially like flinging the ball into the box, like the way, if you got Jadon Sancho on the left or on the right, or you got Madueke on the left or the right, then you got Estafa Willian coming like in a summer as well, and he's going to be playing. I think his role is more on the right, and you got the link up with Cole Palmer. Like, I'm telling you, the way that he plays, like Victor Osimhen plays in general, even for the national squad. Yeah, in fact, I don't know I was going to play for the national squad now that we got a new manager. But either way, the point is, like, the way he plays is so ideal for Chelsea Football Club at this present moment. Can't tell me nothing. Any other teams you could say, yeah, maybe, who knows? But again, every player, there's a particular style of play that certain players play that fit that particular squad. And it's because of the scouting system. For example, I don't know. I could say, for example, some people may feel like, oh, maybe there's rumors out there that Liam Delap could be on that list as well. The Chelsea players, list of players that Chelsea want to buy, right? And it's like, yeah, he's a good striker to a degree. He's not great, but he could potentially become great. He could potentially be the next Harry Kane. I'm not even kidding you. He genuinely got the potential to be the next Harry Kane, but winning more trophies from a younger age if he goes to the right club. But with all jokes aside, though, because Harry Kane could win a trophy this season, but with all jokes aside, like all banter aside, the reality is you need someone with experience. And Victor Osimhen, to me personally, is showing that experience. You know what I mean? Like, I know Arsenal were linked to Osimhen as well, but for Arsenal, not just because I'm a Chelsea fan, but I think, if anything, the right fit for them is Ollie Watkins. And ironically, Ollie Watkins is an Arsenal fan. Ironically. And Victor Osimhen is a Chelsea fan. You know what I'm saying? Liam Delap, however, could go to Man United. Not because, listen, the reason why I'm saying that is because he could end up being Ruben Amorim's Victor Gyökeres type of player. He's that type, like, because he has that physique and he looked like he can fit into that particular system. That's what, and I'm just seeing it from that lens point, but I could be wrong. But let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let me know what your thoughts on it comes to below, because I can get carried away. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I was just coming there to do my thing, not to, because there's nothing any player can do there that can surpass what he's done, because he single-handedly take the club to glory.
Yeah.
You put them there on world map and stuff like that. So for me, going to the city, you see Maradona murals everywhere.
Wow.
Every corner of the city, everywhere. So it was a huge thing, for the city.
Yeah.
So when me, Quara, Kim, all of us that won the Scudetto, Spalletti, when we were going through the process of winning it,
you didn't see your
apart from that, when we get to, if we go to the training ground and we're done with training, we're coming back, you see
But yeah, like, I feel like what Victor, I like this interview though. Even though it's true, to be honest here, I'll be real with you. I don't really like to see interviews with players during the season, but if it works, it works. Let's go.
see grown man, crying and telling us to please try to win the Scudetto.
Oh wow!
That when they won it last, the grandfather took them to the stadium, and now they are old. They have their own family and stuff. That they would like to win it and everything like that. And as at that time, we were like, I think 2 points on the first.
On top, yeah.
We were like 2 points, so they were like dreaming every time. So, and Spalletti used to say a lot about the city, used to give us some great insight about how the city was, what is gonna be
if you do win
the Scudetto, not even the Champions League.
Yeah.
Not even that. If we win the Scudetto, what is gonna be? And then every time we, the players, you know, we used to like talk about it amongst ourselves and like, we are top.
Yeah.
We can do this. We have the quality to do this and everything. So we were like psyching ourselves up and everything like that. So when we were like getting closer and closer, 6 points, and then 8 points, we knew that we had a chance.
We had a chance.
And then when we were still like defeating the big dogs in the league, we were like, I think we have a chance. We have a chance. And then Spalletti was sleeping in the training ground.
Whoa.
Yes, he was in the training ground.
Just because he doesn't want you guys to slip up.
He was sleeping in the training ground. The players are there. He's already there.
Wow.
Strategizing.
If you watch the previous interview with Victor Osimhen on John Obi Mikel podcast, he did mention that. He did mention that. I'm pretty sure he did.
And everything. I think he's the architect of the reason why we actually won the Scudetto. We were the performer.
Okay.
But that man,
he was
like the main reason why. He don't like to do things on camera. He loves to do his thing behind the camera. And you know, he's a strict man.
Join us today at raceforlife.org so that research can help beat cancer.
So at Nando's last night, this guy bolts through screaming, "Man, he's water!" Gave us goal the serious ick. Big Dad's like, red flag right there. She's all like, orange flag more like, brother only ordered a medium.
Really?
Yes. it's really a strict man. Like,
it's like a gangster then.
Hey. So most of the time, the players are not doing what they are not going crazy in training.
Yeah.
Guys, you are not fighting? Okay, no problem. You do it one more time, I cancel the training, and you guys start to run.
Wow.
Because maybe it's one of those coaches things.
Yeah.
Aye. We're like doing some kind of stuff in the training.
To us, and in fact, no, John Obi Mikel needs to answer this question and this question only. So, Victor, what would you like to tell the Chelsea owners right now? Because I know you want to play for Chelsea Football Club. What would you tell them right now? And how come, do you know what I mean? And how close was you to signing for Chelsea in the summer? If you were close, can you talk about it? If not, do you know what I mean? Can a deal be put in place right now to make sure, like that's what needs to be talked. Like we get the talk between the past with the situation with the Scudetto with Napoli and the way that the way that the manager was part of the main reason why they won. And I pay him respect for that. I'm giving Victor Osimhen respect for that because you know what it is. We can blame the players, and you know what it is when a club does well. No, when a club does well, we praise well, I say praise, but like we hail up the players, yeah. But do we ever mention a manager? Some of us do, depending on who the manager is, if they have a big name. But when the manager does wrong or does poorly, or the team does poorly, then the manager gets most of the blame. Do you know what I mean? So. And it's interesting. I was reading I forgot what I was reading an interview like before a particular game, for example, and that player and like other players are bigging up the manager. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, so who am I to not disrespect, but like who am I to not support the manager if the players are? Do you know what I mean? But the players got to show it on the field. If they genuinely support that manager. Do you see what I'm going to say? You can't just say it. You got to show it.
The training and it stopped. So the guys to take the goalpost away.
Yeah.
And we started running.
Wow.
We were running, you know. And everyone was angry and stuff like that. And then after like after the training was over, he came to the dressing room. You know, he hugged everyone, and then he started to talk and everything like that. And then he told us he's not doing it because he hates us. He's doing it because he see that
you can see
we can do something
close,
important.
Yeah.
Even if you want to leave, you leave a legacy, you know. But just like I said again, there's nothing you want to do there that can eclipse Maradona.
Exactly.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, we saw what it was like when you guys eventually crossed the line.
Yeah.
By winning the Scudetto. The fans were they went bonkers. They went crazy. I mean, they chased the bus. I saw did they chase it up until where? I mean, where did they chase your bus until where?
Until when we get to the stadium, because that was
Really?
I remember we played against Juventus. I think we won 1-0. So then the next few games we need win or draw to win. So we came from Turin. We didn't know. It was just new to a lot of us there. Almost like 80% of the players. So when we landed, we're like coming through the bus.
Yeah.
We were in a bus and we saw them. I'm not mistaken. I think those guys are more than 2,000. Yeah, there were a lot of them.
Wow.
They were, you know, with the bike. The one is taking the bike off, making stunts. We were seeing, you know, but I have the video on my phone, and most of the time I want to reminisce on these things. I just go through my phone and look at the videos. I'm like, what does it mean? What does football mean here? To be honest, I only know that they are so passionate about football, but I don't really know the ground.
How deep it was.
I don't know how really deep it was. Because me, to be honest, I will not leave my house at 3 o'clock in the middle of the morning and then go and be making stunts with the bike and everything like that. You know, but it's really beautiful to see that these fans are not just appreciative of their club, but also their players. Because, to be honest, as a Napolitan player, you go outside, it's difficult for you to have a good meal, like in a good way.
Wow.
You know, they see you.
Yeah.
They come to you, they want to take picture, they want to call their grandma, they are with Osimhen, or they are with Kvaratskhelia, or they are with Kim, or they are with Anguissa. You know, this thing is, as a player, is a big pride for us.
Yeah, and that's amazing. That's
doing so well, and then the fans see you and they are really appreciative.
I'm sure they adore you guys. I mean, you guys are absolute legends now in that football club. And just to mention the player that you've just mentioned, Kvaratskhelia, moving to Paris Saint-Germain. Whoa, did you see that one coming? Did you think that was going to happen? I'm sure you guys are really good friends. Did he text you before it happened?
No, I have a good relationship with him. He's an amazing.
What a footballer.
He's an amazing guy. Off the pitch, he's top. Of course, we know how fantastic he is on the pitch. I knew he was going to make his big move. Sooner or later, he was going to make it, and he deserved it. You know, he's come up from a very big, humble beginning, and he deserved it. You know. Also, we speak a lot of time, and I tell him when he made the move, I said, you really deserve it. Go to Paris, enjoy it, and I know you're gonna do great things, because I have a good relationship with him. Okay. So for me, I feel like he really deserves it, and then he's a player that can really achieve a lot.
My PSG wanted to get Victor Osimhen as well. But the question is, why did it pull out the deal?
If you've been wearing glasses more than 5 years, stop scrolling. We're looking for people in the UK aged between 35 and 45 who are interested in this revolutionary laser eye procedure.
Oh, what a player. I mean, every time I watch him, I think both of you and him, I'm not saying it was just both of you, but you guys played a big part in terms of winning the Scudetto for Napoli. But now I'm sure, like I said, the fans absolutely adore you guys. But you're here now, you know, you're here in Turkey, in Istanbul, in Galatasaray, another big club. But it seems like you've settled down really, really well.
Yeah. I think I didn't have much great preseason. You know, there was a lot of some kind of chaos and stuff. So I'm still trying to be 100%. Yeah. But I think so far so good. The club has really helped me to adapt, to settle in well as my my teammates. So for me, I think.
I mean, it looked like he settled in pretty well, to be fair. Look how many goals and how many appearances and how many assists.
I still have a lot to give, even though I'm not scoring or I'm not making assists. I think I can really be that striker, be that player that can fight for my teammate, fight for the team. For me, I just want to win. I just want to win with this club. I think it's gonna be amazing and historic also, not just for the club, and also for
you
me
as well,
and for my family and everything like that. So for me, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the games.
The force in words. The bet on winning with BetWinner. BetWinner, your ultimate partner for smart bets, big wins, and endless excitement. I mean, winning the Scudetto and then coming here and then winning the league here. That will be absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure that's what you're looking forward to doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you want to also leave a legacy here.
Of course.
Before, if whatever happens, happens, but you want to leave a good legacy here.
John Obi Mikel really wanted to say before you leave to go to Chelsea permanently. He really wanted to say that. I could tell. Oh.
So that I'm very, very happy about. I was talking to one of your friends off air, of course, Driss, and it's good that you've said it there. After all you've achieved, what I just mentioned, 14 goals in 8, that's a great record though. And we're just halfway through the season. That to see that you still feel within you that you can still push yourself to that extra another level. That's so good to see. With this record that you have now, you still want to push yourself a bit more.
I think I've been that player. First of all, I am my own critic. That's why I really don't care what people, the negative things people say about me online or whatever. Because I feel like I can really give more. Most of the time I miss opportunity that I was supposed to score and then score the unbelievable goals that I was supposed to not even strike. So most of the time I look at myself and I feel like you can do more. I can get 1 or 2 goals in the game. I feel like I can get more.
Can go for more even if you score 1 or 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the game against Tottenham, I feel like I can get like 5 goals.
Wow.
And then I got just 2. Wasn't really happy about it, but also my team won, which is paramount for me, which is the most important thing. And then I got to the dressing room and Andres came to me. He's always like that. Why you don't take the ball? Why you don't take the ball? Muslera came to me. Why you don't take the ball? Why you miss this kind of chances? You can do better, but we'll win. You get your goals. You get 2 goals. It's okay for me. And then I get home. I look at the highlight again. I feel like, Victor, you could have done like this. You could have done like that. So I think for me, I am still work in progress, and I feel like to look out for where I started at the under 17. I've really improved a lot, and be one of the very best in my position. So for me. I think I still have a lot in stock.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? You are a finisher. You are a goal scorer, and I keep saying it. Like you look at again, like the likes of Haaland. They don't need too many. They don't need to be way too involved in the game. But when they get the opportunity, they finish it, they score. And for me, I always say that's your most important quality that you have. You don't need to be that player, but once you get 1 or 2, you make sure you put it in the back of the net. And of course, linking up with your mate Driss, how's that been? Has he helped you settle in?
Yeah, Driss has been a big brother to me. Even during our days in Napoli, he's been an amazing person. Him, his wife, all of his family, they really embraced me. Even when I came to Napoli, he used to, he would come to because I live in the same place with Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah.
So most of the time when he came to visit Fabian Ruiz, he would tell me come to Ruiz home, and then most of the time he comes to my house to say hello to me in the dressing room. Most of the time I lose it in training, I'm trying to get crazy. Yeah. He come to me. Speak to me. Even he also does it here. Also.
I know you do have a little bit of that hot-headed, which is good though. It's good to have a little bit of that hot-headed, which is good.
Of course,
in a good way.
But in a good way,
Yeah, in a good way.
So I'm used to him, how he plays, just like I said, I haven't really gotten my own reading well, because there are some kind of balls he used to give me in the game that I really don't go. And I feel like most of the time, even when we were playing in Napoli, I used to go for this kind of game. I just need to find my rhythm to be able to tally with his own. But I think he's one of my favorite person to be on the pitch with, playing together with.
He knows you really well.
He knows me. He knows me really well. If I make the run, he knows where to put it. But outside, also on the pitch, he's an amazing person. He's really that guy. He's really that great guy. And no bad vibes when you're around.
All right, people. So yeah, it's good to see Victor Osimhen have this mentality of, you know what I mean, and the fact that he's able to go to Galatasaray to be able to have teammates from technically the club he's still at, Napoli. Do you know what I mean? Where to help him feel more at home. I think that helps. That helps. It generally does help. Because I'm thinking to myself, this is why I feel like he would generally fit in at Chelsea as well. I just feel like, especially with Nicholas Jackson, do you know what I mean? There will be like a genuine brotherhood with Victor Osimhen and Nicholas Jackson. I can see that brotherhood right there. Do you know what I mean? Both West African warriors. Do you know what I'm saying? No matter what some people want to think of Nicholas Jackson, do you know what I mean? He potentially could be great. But and obviously in terms of the way he thinks as well, like it felt like he, again, I know I'm saying it because I'm a Chelsea fan, but what I'm trying to say here is the personalities of certain players. If there's any, like, because you can say, you know what, if this club gets this player, but the thing is, that club can get that player. They can afford these wages, they can afford this and that. But the thing is, the question is, can they fit into the tactical setup of the team? And can they generally fit in with the squad in terms of the personality of the groups of people? Or do you know what I mean? That's the key thing here. Because even if you look at Fulham, for a prime example, I'll use Fulham as or let's look at Nottingham Forest. Ola Aina, Colin Hudson-Odoi, Alanga, like those three alone, brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like genuine brotherhood type of vibes. Calvin Massey, Alexis Iwobi, brotherhood type of vibes. Do you get the point I'm trying to make? Like, and I'm pretty sure Alex Iwobi played for Everton before he came to Fulham. You know what I mean? and Calvin Bassey was at Fulham before Alex Iwobi. So it's the reason why Alex Iwobi is doing well and Calvin Bassey is doing well, and the reason why Ola Aina and Langar and Hudson Odoi are doing well is because of that brotherhood. The brotherhood between Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson, and also Madueke as well. Like again, Victor Osimhen would have a genuine brotherhood with Noni Madueke as well. Don't get that twisted. Like and obviously I'm not just saying just those group of people, but that's just the forward side. You know what I mean? The attacking side to get the goals. But even within the defense, the midfield part, the partnership with Moses Caicedo, and look, Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, they're like best friends, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They're like best friends. Like we may argue, be like, it's easy to look on paper, be like, this one player costs 100 million, that one costs 100 million, so they must fit in and they must do well. No, it's not that. You can spend millions on players, but sometimes if the personality don't mesh well together, this is why it's kind of with the Chelsea situation, yeah. The age group thing, it's like it's a strange one because it's like they're within the same age, so they're gonna, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they still need someone. They need more players with experience to be able to just, tow them over the line where they need that experience. I mean, hey, let's keep it moving. Let's go.
And around Idris is someone that I really hold on high esteem.
That's good. I mean, speaking about the move, is there one thing? What's the one thing that you could say? This was what made my decision to come to Galatasaray. One thing you think this was it?
I think personally for me, when everything happened, what happened, I already made up my mind to, I just keep on training, just keep on doing my thing. And then I got a call from the coach, and I spoke with him.
Victor Osimhen, can you elaborate when you say what happened? What happened? That alone even lets me feel like he doesn't want to put the Chelsea owners and his agent in a bad spot because he still needs them to be able to make a move. Or there's something happening behind the scenes and he's not going to talk about it just yet. I don't know. That's why sometimes these interviews, they're not necessary, but I'm here for it. Let's go.
The week before the call, I was watching them against Young Boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
you kind of knew that was.
No, I used to watch that. I used to watch Ghana game a lot because of Driss is there. Of course, DJ Drogba play one of my idol. So for me, when I saw the call, I spoke with the coach, and they played a away game, so he was on the flight, and he said they are flying now. That he's gonna call me like an hour or two, and then I said okay. So I was up, and he called me back. Spoke to me. Told me about the possibility if I would like to come, and I asked for the sportive project. He spoke to me, and this ain't even about money yet or something like that. I was speaking to him, told me everything, and I could see a man that is passionate about the game because he's also he plays for this club also and won laurels for them. And then he spoke about the project. He spoke about the ambition of the club, the city, the people, the fans, and everything like that. And when he was speaking, I was grabbing the interest, and I'm like, I just get it done.
Yeah, was that in between my phone call and his phone call?
Your phone call already, like it was like almost 7 hours. 7 hours after that. 7 hours.
Okay, so John Obi Mikel, you gotta make that call early. The fact that you got him on the podcast now, but like, oh man, this is going to be interesting to see where he ends up in the summer, because it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, it goes to show you, that Victor Osimhen was ready to move to Chelsea. He genuinely, from this clip hit, like I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like just in fact I won't because of time. But it feels like he genuinely knows. Sorry, not genuinely knows. He genuinely wanted to move to Chelsea. He genuinely, and he could have. Listen, we move.
7 hours after that, and then I said, I said, get it done.
So I took the data analytics career accelerator, and the reason why I chose this particular one was
And it was like, Victor, are you serious? I said, yeah, get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah, get it done.
Yeah.
And then he said, okay, he's gonna call me in like 30 minutes. And then I think he called the people of the club. Said, yeah, Victor is gonna come according to what the vice president told me. It's like Victor is gonna come and everything. And then I received a call from the vice president. I'm like, yeah, I know you just spoke with
the coach,
with the coach. I want to confirm if he's not playing pranks on me. Yeah, I said, yeah, I just spoke with him. Get it done. All my family were with me. My daughter was there.
Okay. Oh.
So I was like, I'm ready if you guys, and they said, yeah, we can come tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense now. It makes sense. He was ready to move to Chelsea, but the fact is, he had to make a decision because Chelsea are literally taking long. So do you know what I mean? Like, to me, it just sounds like, because now it doesn't feel, because before, in the moment, it just felt like it was a very erratic decision that was made. Do you see what I mean? That's what it felt like at that time. But now when I think about it properly, from even the way he's explaining it, it doesn't seem so erratic. It just seemed like it was no disrespect to Galatasaray. I know you're very passionate fans. Don't ever get it twisted. But it almost feels like Galatasaray was his backup plan. Do you see what I'm saying? That was his backup plan. If things don't fall through for the Chelsea deal, especially in a particular time frame, then Galatasaray is the next best option. He wasn't going to go to Saudi Arabia to play in the Saudi Pro League. He wasn't going to do that. He must have remained playing in Europe because he's still got more to offer. And I'm not just saying anyone who goes to Saudi Pro League hasn't got more to offer. Do you know what I mean? Because then I'm disrespecting John Duran. I'm not. Because John Duran still got time to, be at Saudi Pro League club for 2 more years, and then he can go to a Champions League side. You know what I mean? And still win a Champions League. Like, he's genuinely actually young. Very, very young. But the amount of money, the generational wealth that he can make for his family, that's something you can't really, not and play alongside Ronaldo, like Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane. Nah. If you had a deal, then I don't know for you. Because his game's going to improve a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
He told me they can come tomorrow to pick me up.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm ready.
That's how guys, isn't it? When they want you, they can chill.
It was really beautiful. In the morning I think at 10. The private jet arrived.
Let's go.
And then before I moved was like until evening, because they were trying to make some formalities and paperwork and everything like that. And then I spoke with my family about it. I put everyone on phone. The ones in Nigeria, my family, my friends were with me. I put everyone on phone. I said, listen, we have to move. We have to go to Istanbul. It's a big club, amazing city. Let's just go to take some kind of fresh air and everything. It was a whole lot in this summer. It was a whole lot.
It was a whole lot.
Yeah, it was a whole
when
lot.
I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Okay, but I understand he needs to, he needs to play. And for me, I was happy the move happened, and I was happy that you're going to be back on the pitch playing, which was the most important thing. Because sometimes when these things happen, people forget about the player. The player is the most important person, and I was so happy to see that you got your move where you wanted to go and continue playing. And just to follow up on that, this season, what is it you're looking for? What is it that you will call that you've achieved? What will you call achievement this season? That when you look back at this season, individually and collectively for the team, what is it you want to see?
I think we have a lot to improve on. But to be honest, no one can deny the quality of the players in this squad, from the goalkeeper down to the attackers. And no one should forget that we have Mauro Icardi, who is injured the rest of the season. We have him. We have Michi in the attack. We have Yunus, Barish is there, and everything. Gabriel Saha, Dries. We have a lot. Lucas is there, and everyone everyone like that. So I think for me personally, I wouldn't call maybe the goals that I've scored or the assists that I've made as an achievement. I think this is how I am built. You know, if I am not
That
scoring,
mentality, I wouldn't call the goals and the assists I've done as achievements. That mentality. All right.
I'm making assists.
You're making assists.
If I'm not making assists, I'm fighting for the team. I'm fighting for every ball. I just want my team, my team to win. But to be honest, just like I said, until the end, we will know. But I want to be champion with Galatasaray. It's gonna be for them. It's gonna be like they've won it back to back. But if they won
to make
it again,
a hat trick is not bad.
To make it a hat trick is not bad. But I think I'm gonna be the most joyous in the team. It's gonna be overwhelming for me, to be honest. I think in that aspect, I have a lot to prove to some people. I need to send some kind of clear message to some people. This is personal for me, and I think
this is personal to me. I have a point to prove. Who's he talking about? Who? He's sending a clear message to Clear Lake. Simple. Who else is he talking about? Because you can't say it's to the national, to Eric Chelle or do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously I know he's the new manager for Nigeria, but he's been included. Victor Osimhen has been included in the squad anyway, so he ain't got a point to prove in regards to that because he's going to get selected. You know what I mean? Who is he talking about? Leave your answer in the comments below. For me, it has to be Clear Lake. Because who else would it be? Because think about it. If you want something so badly, you will go after that. If you're hungry and you got food in the fridge, what are you going to do? Especially within the right time frame. What are you going to do? Are you not going to go to the fridge and get the food and, depending on what type of food it is, warm it up and eat? Are you not going to do that? You wouldn't wait like to the end of the month. You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense.
For me, I think I have to give everything.
I think also people to understand you didn't really have that the preseason wasn't what you want because of obviously the whole thing that happened. It was a lot, and not to have that the full preseason, obviously, and it's good to see that you've said it that you want to take yourself to the next level. For me, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure you guys will get there because you guys are on that, on course to winning the league. And of course, you guys are unbeaten in the league. Yeah. So is that a conversation that's going around the dressing room, around the place, thinking you guys are going to go unbeaten the whole season?
You don't know what the future holds, but exactly. I think for now, we are proud. We are really proud. We are, when you're doing so well, you have to give yourself some kind of flowers and credit too. So we've been doing extremely well this season, but there are some lapses, like some games we need to win. We need to, to kill it and stuff like that. So most of the time, football happens where we drew the game and everything. So to be unbeaten in the league and also in the Europa League, where you have some kind of amazing quality teams also, I think for us it's a bragging right for us. And I think, to be honest, we can really keep this going. We can really we can really be unbeaten until the end of the season. Anything is possible.
The force in words. The bet on winning with BetWinner. BetWinner, your ultimate partner for smart bets, big wins, and endless excitement. So it is possible. If Arsenal did it, I'm sure you guys can do it.
Leverkusen did it also.
Leverkusen did it. Well, all my record at Chelsea, we never managed to achieve that. But that's fine. And just let's now dive into the national team. Of course.
It took him nearly 28 minutes to talk about the national team. Come on, man. Anyway.
We have a new national team manager. What do you know of him? Have you spoken to him? Has he personally called you? Because listen, you are the main man. Let's say that you are the main man.
He's a star boy.
Because I remember when I was there in the national team. I know you guys used to say I used to make the selection. I used to pick the team. Who said that? That was the rumors going around.
No.
So has he personally called you to say, Victor, what can we do to be successful together?
Yeah, we spoke. I think last week.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he called me alongside his assistant, and I could see because of course I know him in the previous AFCON.
Okay.
What he's done with the Malian teams.
Oh, really?
You know, he's a coach that loves to play.
I really don't know about him.
No. We watch Malian.
Oh, wow.
We watch the team. He's a coach that really loves to play and everything like that, and he really loves to fight. So apparently, you know, it's like a I don't know how to put it.
Similar to you.
Yes.
You guys.
And again, I'm trying to give most of the players that would, you know, my teammates and national team that will probably listen to this podcast or this interview, a kind of snippet of what they could, you know, get.
Okay,
because
put
the
your
coach,
mind in
according to what he said to me, you know, he's gonna be very, very demanding.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's gonna be very, very demanding.
So everybody should lace their boots up.
Yes.
Finally, no, that's what these players need. This is what these players need. We look good on paper. Don't get it twisted. And I said it before. We look good on paper. But, you know what I mean? What does that mean? But if they're generally going to be demanding, because I've noticed, if you look at certain managers, Jose Mourinho, demanding. Carlo Ancelotti, he's not really as demanding, but years ago he used to be as demanding. But there's another, Maurizio Sarri, demanding. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you got managers that are demanding of players, and even in every aspect of life, if you're very demanding, you get the best out of that person. And those, it depends on the situation and the environment. I get it, yeah. But like, generally speaking, as far as football's concerned, most of the time when a manager is demanding, you do see the best out of certain players. And don't get it twisted. I know what happened because the thing is, if they're not up to that level that the manager wants or desires, the manager can easily just drop them. And obviously, I know you've got the squad list, but if that other person isn't doing well and they both don't do well, guess what happens? All right, safe. I have scouts looking for other players, maybe in the Nigerian Premier League, that will do 10 times better. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's in fact there is a few players, I should have mentioned it, that are in the Nigerian Premier League as well. But anyway, let's go.
Yes.
Get ready.
And he said, Victor, listen, you and other guys that I've called, I need you guys to come hand in hand with me to work to achieve amazing thing for this for Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I think you guys have the quality to do it. But the one who doesn't fight for every ball, the one who doesn't run
for every ball,
will not play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because that's how we're gonna act. That is how we're going to win. If you don't fight for the ball, don't fight for the team, you will not get picked. And therefore, if you don't get picked, get me, is what it is. I rate this manager already.
It's clear. It was really clear with me, you know. It was clear with me. And then he goes about and you know, said he can be a father, a big brother, or uncle to everyone. But on the pitch, this is business. So he told me, we're gonna do amazing thing. But guys, Victor, Ekong, and the rest he has spoken to,
the senior players.
I need you to work with me. I need you to come hand in hand with me. If the players seeing you guys running so
they
crazy,
will do it. Exactly. The younger people, they have to follow. Yeah.
So I think it started from you guys. I might scream at you guys. I might do some kind of stuff, but don't take it like that. And
just so the younger ones see
and
it,
I think I totally agree with him. You know, to be able to achieve something, Nigeria is a big country. You know, without millions of players. So if you're privileged to put on the Super Eagles jersey, you have to give everything.
Yeah.
So I think we've gotten a coach that's going to be very, very demanding.
Wow. Okay.
And I have to take this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Eguavon for his job well done. Not just because as a coach, but also as a father,
man
for the way he is taking every player.
Yeah,
he's giving us the respect, and I'm saying this, and every player can testify that they give him the same equal respect. No player has ever gone or go against his authority or his instruction and stuff.
I love Austin.
And something like that. So he really deserve his flowers and everything. Yeah,
that's good.
He's also an amazing coach.
Oh, that's amazing to hear you say that about him. For me, he's one of my, after I have to, late Stephen Keshi is my number one, and then Austin Iguavon. These two for me, absolutely fantastic managers.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And I have to ask you, Ademola Lookman.
Jeez.
Obviously, he just took over your crown. How did you feel about it?
No.
I think it must be the first time Nigerian won it back-to-back, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Is it well deserved?
Of course. First of all, it was never my crown. It was just my turn.
Obviously, you had it, and then you took over.
It was just my turn to win it, and to be able to come back again, that a Nigerian won it.
Yeah,
it's a big thing for
achievement
exactly. For the country, for Lookman, for his family. And then I also, because I have great relationship with him, not on social media, not on social media, we used to speak a lot, with his father and everything like that. So I already spoke with him, because even 2 months prior to when he won it, I told him in person, we chatted on WhatsApp. I said, bro, you deserve it. Keep on doing it like this, you're gonna win it.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. Enjoy the moment. Look at where you're coming from. You deserve everything you're getting now.
I like this.
And I think for me, I hope he's gonna come back to Nigeria. We have a lot of quality players who can also win it. Him, me, Boniface, the rest of the guys. I think for me, it's you really deserve it. No one else, apparently, no one else. I think Cav did an amazing job on that. You really deserve it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Vic, for coming on to the podcast again.
Look.
This is episode 2. I'm sure episode 3 is gonna be even more interesting. That's gonna be fire. So
it's gonna be really fire.
So thank you.
Episode 3 is gonna be fire. That means the next episode is gonna be playing for
The
Chelsea.
force in words.
You can't
The bet
say
on winning
like
with
that.
BetWinner. BetWinner, your ultimate partner for smart bets,
What does that
big
mean?
wins, and endless excitement.
What does that mean?
I'm Lizzie Elston, and this is episode 71, where we are.
Relax. No disrespect. What is it? Let's see what people say in the comments real quick. Victor, no matter where you are, Galatasaray will always be with you. No matter which club you play for, Gala fans will support you. I hope so. One of the biggest characters I've ever seen in Galatasaray. No ego at all. He's on loan, so he didn't even have to show 100% dedication to the club. No, you have to. You have to. Wherever you play, you have to show dedication. Wherever you work, you have to show dedication. You know what I mean? Even if you feel it's a temporary situation, do you know what I mean? You have to show dedication. He's on loan. Hang on, give me a second, people. 100% on the club. He lives, breeds Gala like he's here for a decade. Imagine Mikel interviewing Osimhen. Imagine Mikel interviewing Osimhen. Amazing as a Nigerian. So I'm going to quickly put look. Words part 3. Now I am curious. But I do wonder what people want. I do wonder. No, now I'm curious. But aside from that, it is great to see how humble and dedicated he is. Hang on. Ross squad featuring DWE Frisco. Frisco and Rochi are in. No, sorry. Rochi is in Ross squad, isn't it? Anyway, doesn't matter. Forget all that. But let me know what your thoughts are. I was going to react to a few more things today, but like the Paps and stuff as well. But I genuinely don't have time for that. I've run over like 15 minutes. But let me know what your thoughts are on this particular episode or live stream in general. But other than that, let me know what your thoughts are in regards to that particular interview.
Do you think Victor Osimhen is going to go to Chelsea? Leave your answers in the comments below. Or do you think he can remain at Galatasaray? Do you know what I mean? Or do you think he's going to end up at a Premier League club? Or will he, you know what I mean, end up in Paris Saint-Germain? You know what I mean? Who knows? There's one thing about football. You just never know what's going to happen. You never know. But I still feel like he's destined for Chelsea Football Club. There's some things that just seem inevitable. Yeah. But I will next time react to the African players that and Caribbean players that have played for Chelsea Football Club and the ones that currently still play for Chelsea Football Club, whether they are the past, present, and all that stuff there. So let me know. I'm gonna let you know. All right. Next time, because I can't do it all here. Because like I said, I've gone over. In fact, I've gone over technically by 10 minutes. But anyway, like, follow, share for more. Oh, subscribe. Stay subscribed, by the way. Yeah.